Galata Tower offers great views of the old city and its surroundings. It was the tallest building in Istanbul when it was built in 1348. The tower has been modified over the centuries. It used to be an observation tower to spot fires. Today, it's used as a cafe, restaurant and a nightclub. Istanbul Archaeological Museum contains 3 museums: the Archaeological Museum, the Ancient Orient Museum and the Tiled Kiosk Museum. It was founded in 1891 as the first Turkish museum, and was located on the Topkapi Palace grounds. The museums contain thousands of precious artifacts. The Horror Church contains magnificent mosaics and frescoes depicting the life of Jesus and his mother Mary. It has been described as one of the most beautiful surviving works of Byzantine architecture. Dating back to the days of Constantine, the Horror was a monastery in its early years. A few centuries later, it became a mosque, and in 1948, it was converted to a museum. The Basilica Cistern has been providing Istanbul residents with water since the 6th century when it was ordered built by the Roman Emperor Justinian I. It is also known as the Sunken Palace and can hold up to 2.8 million cubic feet of water. The cistern is one of the locations used in a James Bond thriller filmed in 1963. It is just a few steps away from the Blue Mosque. The luxurious Dolmabahce Palace is often compared to the Palace of Versailles. It was built along the Bosphorus coastline with 14 tons of gold leaf in the 19th century. It is Turkey's most glamorous palace, which blends traditional Ottoman architecture with the European styles of neoclassical, Baroque and Rococo. It was also a home to 6 sultans from 1856 to 1924. Topkapi Palace is one of the must-see attractions in Istanbul, which combines history and stunning scenery. It served as the official residence of the sultans who ruled the Ottoman Empire for almost 4 centuries. The palace became a museum that exhibits an extensive collection of art, porcelain, jewelry, manuscripts and other treasures in 1924. The Blue Mosque was built by Sultan Ahmet in the early 17th century and still remains an active house of worship today. Visitors need to time their visits carefully, since the mosque is closed to sightseers during the 5 daily prayer times for Muslims. All visitors must remove their shoes and women must cover their hair. The mosque takes its name from the blue tiles on the dome and the upper levels of the interior. With its massive dome, the Hagia Sophia is a masterwork of Roman engineering. The structure was an Eastern Orthodox cathedral until 1453 when it was converted into a mosque by Ottomans. In 1935, the Republic of Turkey converted it into a museum. Over the years, it was damaged by earthquakes, fires and riots. But after many repairs and restorations, it remains a unique building.